Hello, hola, привет. Today I'm making Oливье.
Salt, pepper, mayo, dill pickles, mixed vegetables, more carrots and peas. What else do we have? Eggs, potatoes, butter. And this is important because there's a lot of similar looking, I don't know what this is, Bolognas, I suppose, but you have to get this one. Okay, and tools we'll be using is a small pot to cook the vegetables in, and we're gonna need a knife, an opener. I use this machine, but you can clearly use your knife. I have a few things I'm cooking today. Okay, I'm setting my pan on medium heat for the front. Starting with the butter. I'm gonna go ahead and get, how many sticks is that? I'd say about 2 tablespoons. Press it in hand. And then I just plop it right inside. It's gonna dissolve. Go ahead and add salt. Put 3 dashes. What I didn't mention earlier, chicken flavor bouillon. And maybe a tablespoon, I'd call that. I have an extra pot right here. I'm also gonna set that to a boil. There you go. And we're gonna drop our eggs. And I'm also gonna add the potatoes in that one. Let's get this potato. Okay, that came out to 5 pieces. Do that with the other. This water does not need to be seasoned, that's fine. It's just potato takes a little bit longer. Okay, next up we have our mixables and our can opener. Twist, twist, twist. I found this to be the easiest way to use a can opener, because if the way I used to open it, cans, I'll show you. See, the lid just comes right off. But I used to open cans from the side, and it would always get stuck. Voila, the more you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same with this one, and we're gonna add it into the bowl, or pot. Hold on, I lied. I'm gonna drain this. Drain the fluid in here, okay? Get rid of all that. You don't need that, and then you're gonna see me put it into the pot when we're done. Okay, see how the butter melted? And I strained this. Please strain it, otherwise it's not gonna taste as good. Okay, time for the bologna. Always remember to clean off your products, especially if a knife is gonna go through it. And here we go. So, I have this little machine right here, and it's gonna help me. Oof. So now it's this size. That's on a teaspoon. These have been boiled, everything's rising. I went ahead and turned off the stove. And next we have to poke that with a fork and see how that comes out. Now I already have my spoon. Okay, and nothing's happening there, so. Good thing we cooked them separately. This right here is gonna stay raw, so I'm gonna go ahead and look for a bowl to mix it all up in. Give me a moment. I found the bowl. So I put that in, and the reason I moved it so quickly was because now we're gonna cut up the pickles, and I'm gonna use the same machine. And yes, I'm gonna continue calling this a machine. Or, yeah, I'm gonna continue calling it a machine. You can correct me down below if you'd like. These pickles that I got are pretty harsh. So I'm only gonna use one. And again, I'm gonna do thin chops, even thinner than the bologna, because getting a chunk of pickle in your mouth isn't all that fun. At least in the salad. Let's see. So now I can go ahead and put it through. I've already cut it. Trying to do good. Oh yeah. I like them big. I like them too big. Like such. Mix that up. So if you're cooking for a family of 4 or more, this is it. So again, measure with the heart. I'm just kind of go once or twice with salt over. Don't put too much salt because a pickle kind of already does that for you. Pepper, I love pepper. Here's one of those things I learned off TikTok. Drain this way. Boom. See how everything's kind of disappearing? It's always good to have everything ready on hand. So there you go. Now we're gonna just let that cool down a bit. Here's that spoon I was trying to measure everything with. Go ahead and mix it. Who knows, maybe it'll cook up the bologna. So I have some thick pieces from when I first attempted to cut and some small pieces. It's okay. We're all different. Maybe some want it thick, some want it small. Pleasing all parties. Okay, now we're gonna wait till that cools down, and once it cools down, we can go ahead and add the mayonnaise. And for now, I guess we could check on our potatoes again. It's not working. So those aren't done yet. Maybe I'm gonna add up some heat. Pump it up, pump the jam. I want to show you something in case you haven't seen it yet, but this came with the bottle. Anyway, I'm gonna fill this up with cold water, right? About halfway. This is from a different well, this is the boiled egg, right? Break, throw it in, cover it, shake it. Vigorously. What? I love it. Any tricks you can share or show me, like, yes. A complete mess broke out, whatever. I am gonna cut this into small pieces. Or thin pieces. I'm gonna use my tool, my handy dandy Mueller. So this one I have the short, you have this thing, I have the smaller blades on right now. I don't like, yeah, eggs, it makes my stomach hurt just smelling it right now, but I'm gonna hold it all together for you guys because I hate when people make that nasty noise, and I won't do that. Okay. And then, watch, it's so easy. You unlock it. Alright. And then, I actually like my potatoes to be a little thicker. That's the same sausage. Don't come at me. You know you do this too. If you don't, grow up. Just kidding. Sorry, sometimes I forget I'm recording. I'm not weird. Just joking. There you go. Why am I putting my hand into boiling water? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna use this water again for some mess. Well, it's still potatoes. I'm gonna end up making Slavic salad. I'm doing a lot today, okay? When you're in the mood, you're in the mood. Alright. Looks beautiful. Got that, the Oливье. This is probably not aesthetically pleasing to you. I got mayonnaise on the side. Now we're just gonna mix it. Ooh, you know that was a bad idea that I added mayonnaise so soon. Leave the mayonnaise to the end, okay? Learn from my mistakes. because the mayonnaise, I don't know, it'll like water up and do something, have some kind of chemical reaction to be warmed up. But yeah, just leave that to the end. I messed up. I guess I was in a hurry because I'm trying to cook like 3 things at once, and that's my fault, not yours. Hopefully, when I'm editing, I'll go ahead and try to put the ingredients in order, or at least try to give like a brief description of what goes first, and so on and so forth. If you have questions, I'd say comment. Pepper kind of gives you a visual, right? And it's a good thing that I like so much pepper. Alright, we're not going to play any games here. Again, measure with the heart. You're probably like, dang, it's too much. No, it's not. Look how much food we have. It's perfect. Cook with a smile, cook with love. Cook fast, do not rush. Otherwise you make mistakes like I did. I put the mayonnaise too soon. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. But that's it. That's how you make Oливье. We're gonna let it marinate. If the longer you let anything that you mayonnaise, any salads that you put mayonnaise in, let it set. The next day is always the best. Oh my goodness. Especially the Slavic salad. So if you see a purple beet salad in my thumbnails, click it. You're gonna love it. You are. And I think it's fun. Like it's a great salad. It really is. And this one, oh, amazing. Sometimes I even have this one for breakfast. So here you have it. Oливье salad. There's plenty of different ways to make it, but this is the way I chose today. And if you'd like to sprinkle dill over for a beautiful garnish, you're more than welcome to.
Awesome.